Here we go. Should I get started now? Or
Sure. Yeah, you can start. We can see your presentation here. Yeah, you can go with your slides.
right. So, hi everyone. My name is Marie, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Gate.io. And today I'm going to be talking about GateChain, which is the public blockchain that we have launched and we are continuously improving. And I'm going to tell you why it's so important. And the way that I'm going to be talking, first I'll be talking about Gate.io and the ecosystem and how much we've grown over the last 7 years. Then I'll talk about the GateChain development process. Then I'll talk about the GateChain mainnet, which we launched recently, earlier this year. And then we will talk about the GateChain development plan. So, Gate.io and the ecosystem. So Gate.io was established in 2013, and we have been, always growing as much as we can. We hit 3 million users this year, and we are serving in over 130 countries. We're considered one of the top 10 global digital asset trading platforms. We have a bunch of features, and we also, of course, launched futures and derivatives this year. Has been very, very exciting. One of the most important things to note is there is no fake trading volume on our platform. This is a big issue in the industry. We've not been talking about it so much recently because there's been so much other news, especially with Bitcoin going over $20,000 today. Congrats to Bitcoin, and congrats to all of you guys who hold Bitcoin. But this is a serious issue. There are a lot of, there's a lot of fake trading happening on a lot of other exchanges. All of the volume on our platform is real. And furthermore, another issue that we've seen a lot on other platforms is sometimes, you hold your coins and you don't really know what the exchange does with the platform, because when you use a centralized exchange, you are holding the centralized exchange custody of your coins. But we provide a 100% proof of collateral. So you are able at any moment to see where your money is. Which is not the case with banks, by the way, and is not at all the case with every platform. I would say almost all of the platforms, they don't provide this kind of transparency. And at our company, we're really focused on transparency and user security. Those would definitely be the top two things that we are focused on. And of course, we have a multi-ecological development to protect user assets. So we're always, like I said, we're always focused on security, making sure that the assets are safeguarded. A lot of exchanges have been through hacks this year. Some of them have recovered and some of them have not. Some of them you still cannot withdraw funds from those exchanges. And even though they say that you're going to be able to, it's likely that you're not. We have been through so many challenges since we got started in 2013. We know how to handle all of this, and it's been a really long time since we've had any of these kinds of issues because we've learned from, some of the previous mistakes. And one of the big things, of course, is how strong our tech team is. I can assure you that, we do our due diligence on a project, and the tech team is able to go really quickly and process that new coin being technologically integrated into our platform extremely fast. But that is not the best achievement of the Gate.io tech team. The best is that of GateChain. What is GateChain? GateChain is an innovative public chain that focuses on the safe storage and value exchange of blockchain technology, and it mainly solves the problem of private key destruction, loss, and digital asset theft, which are some of the biggest issues in the industry. We also have, in Gate.io, we also have block info, and this, provides and analyzes encrypted asset data for government agencies and lots of different kinds of parties. It's not really used for retail traders, but it's definitely something that we're capable of doing. And that says a lot. We've used this tool to be able to track down criminals and, really push things along so that, we can make sure that the cryptocurrency space is a space that is free from criminal activity. We also have wallet.io, which is a secure and very easy to use wallet with lots of different functionalities. You have the standard one and the pro and the business. We always recommend, if you're trading, then trade on Gate. That's great. So many great things to do on Gate. But if you're keeping your funds safe and you're not POP and ETH and EOS all on this wallet, you will also be able to trade on this wallet. So you'll be able to keep everything safe right in the hardware wallet and still trade. This is big innovation. We had lots and lots of press around it. I'm really looking forward. I know a lot of our users have been using it and they think it's amazing. I'm really looking forward to us scaling it and really getting it out there. And of course, Gate.io, centralized exchange with over 3 million users, over 400 plus trading pairs, just so many functionalities like spot trading, margin trading, and futures trading, so that you can, make the best use out of what it is that you're looking for from your crypto trading experience. But today is about talking about GateChain. And so let's talk about the development process. Like I said, it mainly solves the issue of private key destruction, loss, and digital asset theft. How does it do that, do you ask? There are lots of different things. I'm not going to go through all of this. You can find the slides. I will post them online, so you can go and find that. But we've been developing this since 2018. So it's been a long journey. And it was last year, in 2019, that we released GateChain. And then we went through a series of testnets. And I'm really glad to say that in Q2 of 2020, we were able to launch the mainnet. So, the reason that it took so long is we wanted to make sure that everything was going to be really solid. And indeed, now it is. And so, talking about the mainnet. So, like I said, the most important thing is private key loss and asset theft. And those are the two biggest issues in the industry. People forget their private keys all the time. And just recently, we were talking about this in the panel, the Nexus CEO got hacked for $8.5 million on MetaMask. What if you could prevent that? If someone like Hugh is not able to safeguard his MetaMask, then what chance does a regular user have? And so that's why we created GateChain. On GateChain, you will have a standard account. And so this functions just as any other blockchain, wallet functions. So it's quick pay. You cannot revoke the trade, and you cannot retrieve the assets without the private keys. But we also created a vault account. And this means that the stolen funds or the private keys can be recovered. And this is the very, very big innovation, which, is going to enable absolute security for users. So what is this vault account and how does it work? So we created our own RTM, we call it Revocable Transaction Model for this vault account. And this means that you're able to revoke the transaction. Now, it will be written in the tax ID revocable pay. The address is also, going to be, it's also going to be noted that, this these kinds of transactions are revocable. Obviously, we recommend that you make transactions only between your vault account and your own standard account and not with other people. And so basically, what does this mean? This means that if any of the funds are taken away from your vault account, you will get a notification and you will be able to, click revoke, and then it will be sent over to a retrieval address.
It's
and you will be able to retrieve these funds. That's what's so revolutionary about GateChain. That's how we ensure absolute security for our users. And that's why I think it's going to be really, really big. So like I said, as you can see here, it will be written irrevocable pay or revocable pay according to whether you're using a vault account or a standard account. And so, yeah, I think this basically explains everything. We will be transferring the assets to this, retrieval account so that you're able to get the assets back. We will also have additional features as if like just being able to ensure absolute security is not enough. We will also have access to multi-sig account management, which means that you're going to be able to have several different people validate transactions. This is really important, especially in business, because sometimes you want to make sure that your partner or your boss approves the transaction that's being made. And just in general, in your personal life, if you make transactions, it's kind of like a joint account, you make sure that the other person is going to be there. And it's also a safeguarding measure. We also have assets transfer, so you'll be able to automate some of these payments. Also going to have the hardware wallet is going to be enabled, is enabled with GateChain. And that's how we're going to be able to ensure almost 100% asset security. So like I said, there are lots of application cases for GateChain. There is the individual's asset management. So that's for all of you retail traders out there. You guys will be able to benefit from keeping your funds on GateChain and, ensure like absolute security. Then we will have the legacy or grant auto release, which will enable you to, be able to make some of those automatic transactions. And then there is safe storage for financial institutions. And we have seen a lot of financial institutions be very interested in Bitcoin. We're already speaking with some very interesting parties and entities who want to make sure that everything is safe. And this is something that we are going to be able to ensure for them. So there will also be POS mining, very highly decentralized, and it'll be available. POS proxy mining, participate to the future. Going to have lots of super nodes and delegation, and you'll definitely have like double profits for loyalty nodes. We're really focusing on building a strengthened decentralized network. A lot of these protocols, they're decentralized, but, they're really controlled by a lot of these super nodes or super delegates. And in fact, if all of these super delegates to get together, sometimes there's only maybe like 21, they all get together, then they can stage an attack. This will not be our case. We're looking to have hundreds, if not more, super delegates and super nodes. So we will also, in terms of performance, we will have very high performance with a handling capacity of over 2,000 transactions per second, with over 170 million transactions per day. And the block confirmation time will be 4 seconds long. So very, very quick. So GT is the GateChain Token, which we launched in April of last year. With GateChain Token, you're able to get a lot of great use cases on the Gate.io platform. So you're able to get a VIP level, you're able to get discounts, you're able to get benefits, and you're able to get priority access to our staking programs. And in general, we often buy back a lot of the GT and burn it so as to, prevent too much inflation. But what is really interesting about GateChain Token is that is the native currency of the GateChain blockchain, of course, and it will be used as payment for network charges and as a POS equity mining bonus, et cetera, et cetera. So we are going to be looking for blockchain optimization. Will automatically prevent empty blocks so as to save, a lot of resources. We are also automatically going to be adjusting handling fees so as to avoid junk trading. And we will also have an enhanced resistance to Grover's algorithm and Shor's algorithm. So there is comprehensive support. It's available right now today on desktop, on your phone, and also, of course, in the S1 if you have ordered one, or if you're looking to order one, we will be launching to global really, really soon. So what are we looking to do? We are,
we are running out of time. Please speed up a little bit, okay? So that we can, be encouraged.
So this is the last part. This is about like the future and what the GateChain future holds. We are looking to increase the speed of the cross-chain. So we are going to be launching a lot of cross-chain assets like BTC and ETH and Cosmos, especially, and DOT, so that you can get all of that. You'll be able to implement a one-tap chain issuance feature. So you'll be able to stake just with the click of a button. And there will be a decentralized trading system that will be launched actually very, very soon. Thank you so much for listening to me. And if you have any questions about GateChain, I recommend you come and ask us on Twitter. You can either tweet us at gate_io or directly at GateChain.
Yeah.